Come on, we will start with the next question, that is from the additional exercise 2.30. A spherical conductor has an inner radius 12 centimeter. The inner radius is 12 centimeter, outer radius is 13 centimeter, and it is earthen. We know that this outer shell. Now inner sphere is given a charge of 2.5 microcoulomb. What is the charge of inner shell? 2.5 microcoulomb. Micro means 10 raised to minus 6. Right? What is the charge here? Charge is 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 6 coulomb. Fine. The space between the concentric sphere is filled with the liquid of dielectric 32. Here there is a liquid which is filled here, fine, with the dielectric constant as 32. Determine the capacity of the capacitor. You know that whenever the dielectric medium is introduced between the capacitor, its capacity is increased by K factor. Fine. And what is the C0 of spherical capacitor? It is 4 pi epsilon naught R1 R2 upon R1 minus R2. Here C0 is this one. Fine. What is C0? C0 is 4 pi epsilon naught R1 R2 upon R1 minus R2. Fine. Since vacuum is there, then we use C0, but since here given that the dielectric constant of the liquid of the dielectric constant 32 is introduced between these plates, so we need to multiply with the factor K. Fine. You know its capacity is increased by K factor. Now every data is with us. R1 is given to us 13 centimeter, R1 is 12, R2 is 12 centimeter. Fine. And K value is 32. Fine. Now 4 pi epsilon naught. So 4 pi epsilon naught, if we know that 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 raised to 9. So what is 4 pi epsilon naught? It is 1 upon 9 into 10 raised to 9. Fine. So just every data is with us. Substitute the required value. See, we get 5.5 into 10 raised to minus 9 farad. This is an answer to the first question. Determine the capacitance. Now we need to find out what is the potential of the inner sphere. You know outer sphere is earthen. So what is the potential of the inner sphere? Inner sphere is Q by C. Q is already given to us. That is 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 6. The charge on this sphere is what? 2.5 microcoulomb. So 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 6. And what is the capacity of the capacitor? 5.5 into 10 raised to minus 9. So only the calculation part is required. So its calculation comes out to be 4.5 into 10 raised to 2 volt. Now we need to find out what is the third question says what? Compare the capacity of this capacitor with an isolated sphere of the radius 12. Suppose only this isolated sphere is given to us. Now the third part says what? Only this isolated sphere of the 12 centimeter is given to us. Then what is its capacity? We know the formula for this capacity. We need to find out by formula 4 pi epsilon naught. Fine. Now if I find out the only for this isolated sphere of 12 centimeter radius, this value comes out to be 1.33 into 10 raised to minus 11 farad, which is very small compared to this farad. Fine. That is when another conductor, and we know that this is very small, but this is big. It means that its capacity is increased. When you take an isolated, its capacity is only 1.33 into 10 raised to minus 11. But if I take another uncharged conductor here near to it, we know that its capacity increases. That means from 1.33 into 10 raised to minus 11, its capacity is increased to 5.5 into 10 raised to minus 9. This we have done in the principle of parallel plate capacitor also, that when you bring an uncharged conductor near to it, fine, we can increase the capacity of this isolated sphere of radius 12 centimeter. I hope you understand.